roster before week 1. And that's Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco, Shador, and Deion Gabriel.
What about Deshaun Watson? That nigga ain't.
But see, Deshaun Watson is in there as well. That's the thing. But he in the P way. But he in there though. He a part. He could be. You feel me? He could be.
Well,
Could.
we definitely got too many. Shit, we need to get rid of one or two, nigga, for sure.
So shit, who the fuck gonna go though?
I know who ain't gonna go, and that's Shador. I don't give a fuck. Shador and Flacco should be the only ones that stay. I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about.
I ain't gonna fake. Kenny Pickett could get traded for sure. It's like Kenny Pickett, bro. I feel you. That nigga was on the bench when they won the championship last year. I feel you, but dog, you could get traded for sure. I wouldn't trade either one of those rookies. It'll probably be Kenny Pickett before anything. And at the end of the day, it's like they talking like Arizona. Niggas like Arizona looking for a backup quarterback. New England looking for a quarterback. Like them the teams that's being thrown around as far as a trade for the Browns and shit, which to me is like, okay, you feel me? Like they're probably gonna get a draft pick next year for whoever they trade, but it's just like y'all better trade the right nigga though.
Oh yeah, I that sounds probably about right. I mean, between him and Deshaun, in my opinion, one of those could definitely, go. If not both of them, shit.
Yeah, I don't know, but Deshaun, I don't know. I don't know what team gonna be. I don't know. It got to be a thirsty team to go ahead and trade for Deshaun and have him come in halfway through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude can play like probably like week 9 type shit. So a team that trade for that nigga is on some desperate shit. Low keys, y'all ain't gonna lie. Like, and I think Deshaun Watson before all this shit was like a great quarterback though. But it's like at this particular moment in time, it's like it's slow. It's kind of slow for Deshaun though. But I know he probably go. He like when we talk about this, he'll probably be the one that's gonna get traded though. If we want to be honest, like you know what I'm saying, like the way that the trajectory looking, he'd probably be him. It'd probably be him, even though you know what I'm saying. The owner saying some unnecessary shit. That shit was unnecessary. What he said, talking about we just gonna segue into the shit he said with about Shador, talking about like. You feel me? Like, shit, it wasn't on me to draft him. It's like, to me, it's like, why you even say that, though?
You know why he said that? Because he wanted you to know. He wanted all his people to know that he ain't nothing to do with that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, though. You know what I think he said that for real? Damage control. He just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what Shador gonna do. We don't, like, to me, I think it's like that because it's like, we don't know what Shador gonna do, even though I know he gonna do great things. I don't think he's gonna be no bad quarterback, but you don't know. And you just, as the owner, you just did the bullshit with Deshaun Watson, nigga. Andrew Berry, all the niggas on your team ain't had nothing to do with Deshaun Watson being in the city. You did. Jimmy Haslam. You. Right. So it's like, I feel you, but it's just like, bro, like Deshaun at this point, I mean, not Deshaun, but Shador at this point, no rookie and shit. We still in training camp. It's just certain shit that I don't even think you need to say at this point. You feel me? Because we in training camp though. Like it ain't like we in week 4 or some shit and he been playing and he been looking like shit or something. Like it ain't like that. Like it's like, bro, like it's unnecessary, bro. It's too much shit going on. You got the motherfucking. And then after he said that, he turned right back around and say that the old boy we was talking about last week gonna end up playing this season though. Come on, man. We got 2 of our top cornerbacks in the you know what I'm saying, in the motherfucking backfield on the defensive side out for the year already on motherfucking training camp. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like that shit already happened before dude said any of this shit that he said. It's like, bro, like what? Like, bro, like chill. Like I told you last week, Al, like that's where you start going off about the name because I still feel like that. This is about to be a rough season, low key. For the Browns, This about to be a rough season, bro. This might be like shit. What is it? 18 games. This might be like 6-12. 7-11, maybe. I don't know. Like this shit look ugly. Cause all the teams around in the Browns and shit is like at this point, low key a little bit better though. I don't think the Bengals is hands down better than the Browns, but on paper, everybody else is kind of better. Even the Steelers is a little bit better.
On paper,
even though they got old niggas, they still a little better. That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's like we gotta see. You feel me? Like it's just like it's too much shit going on the Browns tip for me. It's like, can I see a preseason game first, bro? Like for real, like you know what I'm saying? Like at this point, because it's just too much, bro. It's too much, Al. Quarterback shit, this, that, the third, niggas injured, niggas this, being bitches, all it's just too much shit. Like I just want to see them niggas play at this point. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. Shit, I'm waiting, nigga. You know we waiting patiently for the motherfucker to start, motherfucking preseason to get to going, so we can see what they out here, what we got going. But like you said, man, it's looking like it's gonna be another rough one.
Yeah, it's looking real rough, man. But all right, so we can get into some bullshit real quick. So holler me about the bullshit real quick, Al.
Well, no, what is this 99? Because I didn't know what you was talking about. You said 99 Club.
The Madden 99 Club, yeah. You got, I think, Joe Burrow. No, not Joe Burrow, my bad. I think Josh Allen at 99 on Madden. Jamar Chase is a 99 on Madden. Justin Jefferson is a 99 on Madden. Lamar Jackson is a 99 on Madden. Myles Garrett is a 99 on Madden as well. And it's a few other names I
Shout
can't
out to Myles Garrett. What about Jalen Hurts?
Yeah. No. He not 99. He not 99. Notable, my nigga Pat Mahomes at 98.
You got Mahomes at 98?
Yeah. I mean,
he should be fucking 99.
Like,
shit. You gonna give him 98, nigga? You might as well get a nigga 99.
Oh no, I guess they took a port off because he lost Super Bowl and shit. He ain't really had no, to me though, but I'm just gonna be honest, to me though, like, and I'm a Pat Mahomes fan, he ain't really have his best year last year at all, like, but to any stretch, but he still was doing Pat Mahomes shit though. You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like Tom Brady had a lot of years too in his career where he wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really a great year, but it still was times where he did Tom Brady shit. So it's like you still got to look at him as Tom Brady. I don't know, like, at this point, we gonna see. You feel me? Like, Pat Mahomes got 3 rings and shit? I think Pat Mahomes got 3. I don't think, like, Jalen Hurts got 1, but he's still really, when we all said and done, he's still ain't in the category where we talk about the next quarterback. We talk about Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, motherfucking Lamar Jackson. They still try to throw Justin Herbert name in there. I don't understand why, but whatever. So it's like none of them niggas even got to a championship. You feel me? Joe Burrow is another one. He got there, but he ain't win the bitch. So it's like at this point, nigga, it's like, man, until somebody else win 2 Super Bowls, man, Pat Mahomes got to be a 99 until at this point for the next couple of years at least. Like,
I can't believe man. I can't believe they put him at 98. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild,
that's
bro.
Crazy work.
I forget the other names.
That's crazy work, bro.
There was a couple other names on that bitch that when I seen the list, I'm just like, but then I'm like, Josh Allen 99, and he ain't never beat Pat Mahomes. Like, it's just in the playoffs, it's just like, what? Like, how Pat Mahomes a 99? No, not Pat. How is Josh Allen a 99? Or even Lamar? I mean, I understand Lamar Jackson to a degree.
I understand, right.
But then it's still like, he been the MVP 2 of the past 3 years. Like, I understand that. But still, it's like, Lamar Jackson could be a 98 for real, low key. Like, he
ain't got no championships.
No, he ain't even played in one.
Yeah, that's wild.
He ain't never played in one. It's crazy.
That's funny,
bro.
right? That's wild what the 99 Club is. But I guess they say if they do it like that, then they would have to, if they went by Super Bowls and shit like that, then nigga, you have to make the whole team 99, nigga. Like,
they go by, but they go by how the play is throughout the year. I mean, like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, niggas like that. I think there's another name on there that I'm missing that's a 99 that kind of like, when you hear the name, it's like, what? But then when you go back to last season, it's like, all right, I understand and shit. I don't think it's one of the receivers for Detroit. I'm trying to think. Like on another notable, that nigga Baker Mayfield like a 95.
95?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I thought Baker would be like a soft little 92 or something. You feel me? A 95.
Right, 90.
They believe in that nigga.
95.
They believe in that nigga. But all right, man. Like
I think
we got a little bit of bullshit going on. Let's just you know what I'm saying, parlay to this bullshit because matter of fact, we can start with this bullshit first before we get into the other bullshit though, right? The WNBA this past week has been lightweight crazy on to me. Like now I don't think the wrong reasons, but I just think that it's just getting out of hand, bro. Like it's getting out of hand. Like, oh girl, I think what Alicia Cooper though, I forget what team she was playing for. I see that shit all on IG though. Like Shorty did a little move, passed the ball, ran off. I guess somebody's hand got in her hair, pulled Shorty whole wig off. Pulled a Shorty wig off mid-game. She grabbed her wig, run to the back. A fan is laughing at this shit. They kicked the fan out of the game. They banned the fan from the arena.
What?
Bro, that's crazy. Like I'm sorry, like no disrespect to my ladies. I love my ladies. I love my girls. She in the cut here this shit, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, if some shit like that happen, like a chick wig get pulled off and dropped off, I may chuckle, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I may laugh at that. I don't think that's an offense. It wasn't like but this is what I'm saying. It wasn't like the fan was being derogatory like some of these fans in the NBA or NFL be. They weren't belligerent drunk. It was more so like they seen that it was laughing. It was pointing at her like, laughing, and they kicked Shorty out, and they kicked. It was a girl that was laughing at her, and her husband kicked them out the game and shit.
Crazy work.
And then what's so crazy about that? 3 days later, that was what, yesterday? That was fucking yesterday. It's a game going on Golden State. I think it was Golden State's women's team versus either it was Atlanta or I think it was Dallas maybe, the team that Paige Becker's playing. I think it was Dallas, the Wings. They're playing, bro. They're in the fourth quarter. A nigga missed a shot. A motherfucker throws a whole green dildo on the court during the game, bro. A whole dildo.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That is bananas.
I heard about, but you know what? I heard about both of those situations. Now, I would say the one with the chick and the wig, you know, that's unfortunate. It's just something that happens. I personally would think that you know, kind of like wearing jewelry and shit when you playing ball. I would think that you wouldn't wear a wig when you playing basketball. I would think you would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kind of go El Natural, I feel like.
Right, where you're like natural. I thought you would. I would have thought, like, even watching her play before her hair gets snatched off, I would have been thinking that was her real hair any fucking way. You feel me? Yeah. So, in a way, that's kind of crazy because it's like, I feel like it was intentional. The dildo was definitely intentional. And they say that game was a good game. That game came down to the wire.
Yeah, it did.
And it was probably a lot of people watching that game. So the reason I'm saying these things are intentional is because I feel like recently, since the ladies have been talking out and asking for more money and all this other shit, you know, and the owners are looking at the books like, you know, y'all owe money. Like, y'all in the red. Like, what y'all talking about? Y'all pay y'all more money when y'all ain't even made back the money. We ain't recouped yet. So, maybe not the hair pulling thing. Maybe that was just coincidental. But you would think that would happen more than just... You would think that it would... You would think something like that would have already happened in the WNBA, but it just so happened now. Okay, cool. Yeah. But a dildo being thrown on the thing, now that's something that you would once again could have been happened, could have always happened, but now it happens. To me, it's kind of like I feel like it's intentional because people and maybe even the powers that be are the ones, maybe like, we need to get their value even more down or more higher. Now, I don't think the dildo thing would have boosted the ratings. I think if anything, that'll bring the ratings down. So I don't know. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I'm always trying to look behind the curtain and shit to see what it really was. Because if that was the case, you would think that motherfuckers would throw dildos on the court all the time because it's a bunch of lesbians playing.
Yeah,
let's just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, some of them rock with the dudes.
Some of them, but I'm gonna say majority of them. Yeah, I think the majority of them are lesbians. And I even seen, I don't know if this was a WNBA player or a previous WNBA player, but I seen somebody talking about, this was a previous WNBA player, and she quit the league because she said that, as soon as she got into the league and got on her team, that's all they push is homosexuality. Like that's all these, she's like all these women are trying to take it, are trying to, talk to you and knock you off. And, they, even though you're like, yo, I'm strictly dick. They like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you're around them all the time. So they like, bitch, I'm gonna knock you off, bitch. You know what I'm saying? They talking to her like niggas in the street. Like, bitch, I'll fuck the shit out of you. She like, bitch, wait a minute, I'm not even gay type shit. So
yeah, she was on the wrong teams. But I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you.
I feel like this is definitely a timed thing, in my opinion.
But the dildo is crazy. That's crazy.
So like I said, so it's gonna do one or two things. It's either gonna make people be like, yo, somebody threw a dildo, man, that's crazy. I'm gonna watch more for more craziness. Or somebody threw a dildo, man, that shit is crazy. I don't even want to watch this shit no more. This shit is starting to be a circus. Cause like you saying,
last week,
in 2 days.
Say it again. Y'all niggas better protect these ladies. Put some money in it. Put some money in that shit. Like, cause this shit get crazy. These fans already don't give a fuck already. So it's like y'all giving them incentive not to give a fuck. Y'all better put some money in this shit so niggas take this shit serious. They think it's a game.
And did they find the person who threw the dildo and kick him out?
No, ain't find him. I ain't hear about that. But I heard about the motherfucker laughing about the girl weed going on.
But how somebody throw a dildo and nobody see a bright green dildo come from somebody's hand? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sitting here thinking about a way I could throw a dildo on the court with nobody seeing. Only way I could think of it is maybe you like get up, like you getting up out your seat with the dildo in your hand, and you be on some old and throw that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Launch that bitch while you. But even in that, somebody's still gonna see it. It's a bright green fucking dildo, nigga. Somebody gonna be like,
a female did that shit though. I don't think no dude did that. A female did that.
Right, I think a female did it too. But like I said, I don't think they did it to boost the ratings. I think they did it to bring down the ratings. And I think, I don't think these guys, there's a such thing as like good debt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
if you a business and you know how to carry debt and use debt, there's a such thing as good debt. Like you can, so we don't know. Shit, maybe they in debt for a reason. And maybe they're gonna stay in debt because it's people behind the scenes that are doing other shit. Like because they could have.
I feel you on that shit.
They could have started off paying these women the amount that they deserve. They could have started out, with the mentality of, all right, we're going to pay these women millions of dollars like we play these NBA players. But they didn't. Like, they started off like, yeah, we're going to play, how much we going to give her $50,000 a year. What the fuck? When this nigga over here, and he's the fucking bottom of the barrel on the bench, nigga don't even play, this motherfucker make $1 million a year. But you giving her $50,000 and she play every fucking game?
But the leagues make them different money. NBA making way more money than WNBA. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where it comes down to.
But you know what it is? I just thought about it. You know what it is? Why is it the WNBA playing when the NBA is playing?
Why not they? Why they don't?
Why they don't? Why don't they? Correct.
That might be a good idea right there.
Once again, that's where the money is at. If I'm watching NBA, they should be playing during the NBA season. Their season shouldn't be any different than the NBA's. It's the fucking WNBA. So that means
they should.
And
they should do them niggas like
they
should do them niggas like JV varsity. They should do that shit like you play the WNBA games first, like from 4 to 6, some shit like that. Then the NBA games come on 7, like
bruh. So and you can't and listen, Chase. You know we can't be the first 2 niggas to think about this.
No.
Okay, so not. It's a reason why they don't play during the season when the basketball players play. There's a reason why. We don't know what the reason is, but I bet you got something to do with some money.
Oh, it definitely do.
I bet you got something to do with some money. But like you said, what the fuck is wrong with that? You had, like you say, JV and varsity. The women play the early games. The men play the late games, bro. That's a win-win.
Yeah, definitely a win-win.
That's a win-win.
I think more casual fans will watch the shit when it comes to that.
Absolutely. But it's the summertime, man. People aren't that people who are interested in WNBA, people are interested, period. But most of the time when the summer comes, that's why ain't shit on. That's why because everybody's out. We're not watching WNBA games, nigga. We at the park. We at the beach.
Yeah.
We taking vacations and shit.
That's why for real, like the last 2 things you talk about, like that's why those things happen. It's a slow news cycle. It's slow. So you gotta say something. You gotta do something to stir this shit up. Like, you gotta do something.
Yeah, and that's what they did. Do some dildos on the court.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Well, shit. All right, well, I guess we gonna segue into this. This nigga, so Shannon Sharpe finally got fired from ESPN. I say finally, though, to me.
Finally.
Yeah.
You know, I feel sorry for the young man because, you know, once again, he let his snow bunny bring him down. And, you know, that's just, you know, and it's funny because I remember Monique was on his show last year, beginning of the year. I think she came on after Cat Williams, one of his other big interviews, and she told him, quit fucking with them white girls, find you a woman, settle down, find you a good woman, settle down, and that's that. And what this nigga go do? Find the youngest snow bunny he could find. And now look at it.
It is what it is. You want to know the truth, though, about that shit, though, to me? The truth is this. ESPN, Fox Sports, Net, whatever, the FS1, things like that. People, the average person is not watching those shows anymore on a consistent basis to get their sports information. Too many other shows, too many other outlets to get your sports information, right? So when we talk about Shannon Sharpe, right? The only reason why I feel like Shannon Sharpe even got on ESPN is because what he was doing on his own when it comes to the shit with Chad Nightcap and the interviews on Club Shay Shay. Like, I don't think without any of those things he will ever be on ESPN. The funny thing is, while we talking about this shit, I haven't seen, like, the few clips that I've seen in the past month and a half, I haven't seen Stephen A. Smith in studio in a month and a half. I've seen him on Zoom. I've seen all types of shit, but I haven't seen him in studio for like a month and a half. The only thing ESPN really got going for themselves right now when it comes to the sports shit, like the salacious, the shit that's going to go viral, is Stephen A. Smith to where people the right way believe it. You got niggas like Kendrick Perkins, niggas like that, that's trying to take the whims away from Stephen A. Smith and do the same shit that Stephen A. Smith does, but it doesn't have the same conviction behind it, to me. You see what I'm saying? So now it's like the person who kind of had that, you say, you know what, we're going to get away from this shit. He paid old girl. He guilty, whatever the case may be. We gonna step away from this shit, right? Shannon Sharpe still gonna be Shannon Sharpe. He's still gonna go on Nightcap. He's still gonna end up making more streaming numbers and have more views than ESPN has when it comes down to this social media shit. People are gonna watch Shannon Sharpe and what he says about football way more than they're gonna watch ESPN and what they say about football this upcoming season. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, it's like, all right, you fired a nigga. Now they should have been did that if that's how they felt. To me. Because it's like, shit. Like, even at the beginning, that nigga over here apologizing or trying to jump in front of it at the beginning, you knew how that shit was going to end. I thought he was wrong for jumping in front of that shit in the beginning. He did that in the beginning because he know he's going to pay. No matter what happened, he know he's going to pay. Just like Deshaun. Deshaun knew he was about to pay. He was going to have to pay to keep playing. And Shannon Sharpe knew that as well. So it's like, ESPN, man, y'all better figure it out. Y'all better figure it out. Because if this Amazon Prime shit go good this season for the NBA and shit, if that shit go good, it's like Amazon and all that shit, Netflix already invaded the NFL season. They got the most views on games on Netflix and Amazon Prime than motherfucking NBC, nigga. Like, it's like, come on, man. Like if y'all was gonna fire Rush, should have been fired that nigga, man. To me, I just feel like it's a slow motherfucking week, man. It's a slow week right now. Just like the other shit you sent me and shit, it's a slow week. It's like, all right, let's conjure up a headline to get the people clicking. Like, let's just do that. Like, it's time to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the end of July, you feel me? It's like that middle of August going towards like Memorial Day and like September, it's still slow and shit. Like, once you get like towards the end, you got preseason coming up, you got the NFL season starting to roll and shit. You got the NBA preseason starting to roll and shit. You got the post to the baseball when they getting into the playoffs and shit. Like, so it's like, all right, we back rolling in like mid-August or like mid to late August, early September. But right now in this range, I can't believe nothing that come out, bro. I can't believe it. Because it's just like, I don't know how much validity behind this shit. Like, you was talking about that Gilbert Arena shit too. Like, that shit was just, we could get into that shit too. Like, that shit kind of like, it's so vague. Like, you sent me the shit, I forgot to look it up and shit. And I'm just like, it's so vague to the point to where it's like, shit, what that nigga about to get out tomorrow?
Oh, he already out. I think he posted bond. His bond was only $50,000. Yeah. That shit was for some shit back in 2021, 2022. But what, right, like you say, just doing some shit. But this the feds. You know how the feds like to build their case and shit.
Yeah.
But
shit.
But what you know, because it's crazy because I haven't seen any Gil's Arenas episodes lately either. I just thought about that, like, because I've been looking for them and I haven't seen any. But I doubt this has anything to do with it, just because, you know, it's so old. It's from 2021, 2022. But what tripped me out about this shit was I'm like, bro, I never thought that us gambling in my house would be illegal. Like, if you come over my house and I'm like, yo, I'm having a poker game, bro, let's play poker tonight, and we gamble. It's like, oh, so because we playing poker tonight at my house gambling and shit, the police can run up in our shit and charge me for gambling and shit. So no, I had to look into it because I'm just like, that shit don't even sound right. So the reason they're charging him, is not just because they were it's not really because they were gambling, it's how they were gambling. Like, this nigga was he was pretty much operating a gambling enterprise to the point where it's just like how they doing dudes with these RICO charges now. If you put it together like it's a business, then we're going to charge you as a business. We're going to charge you as an enterprise. Yeah. So even though he didn't have an LLC or nothing, since he put it together, because like these niggas had dealers, they had women who they had waiters or whatever coming around, stuff like that. They had armed security guards. So they had they was paying employees and shit like that. So it was an illegal gambling enterprise. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way you put it together. Now, had he just been gambling with his niggas at his house, I don't think it would be, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he would have gotten in trouble. But because, and then he was taking, and then of course he's making money, and he's taking things, I think they were called riffs, where he actually takes money from the people who are betting. So he actually gets a piece of the money that the nigga bet. So before I could bet anything,
they paying the house, nigga.
Right, they paying the house. So that's why they charged him, because he was running the shit like motherfucking Vegas, nigga. Like he even had he even had a fucking a table with his name on it. I think the shit said like Gilbert Arenas Casino or some shit like that, with his picture on it and everything. Like, nigga, like it was.
When niggas got money,
man,
and they do what they want to do, like, see, this is the whole thing that's so crazy. Like, Gilbert Arenas has been a heavy gambler his whole career.
Oh yeah.
The only reason why that gun shit happened is because niggas ain't paid him on a bet. He wanted to scare motherfucker, had the straps on him, got caught up. He been gambling this whole. He that's what he does. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not really out the realm of possibility for him to take his money and him to try to do some shit like that, to where it's like, this my element type shit. You see what I'm saying? But the way you broke that shit down made me feel like, damn, like, you right. Like, because it's like, shit, if that's the case, you need the permits and all that shit. But that nigga like, oh, we doing this shit hood, nigga, under the table. This is how I know. This is what I know. It's like, nigga, you too popping to do that shit.
Right.
Like, if he was just a regular, you know what I'm saying, NBA player, retired, and just out the limelight, you know, got a podcast every motherfucking day and shit, you might get away with that shit, low key. You a face, nigga. You a target. No, once you put yourself in that realm and shit, it's like, it's certain shit that you can and can't do, no matter how much you like to do it, because it's like, bruh, like, it's different playing fields. Like, how I know that Scottie Pippen ain't do that shit before.
Right.
Like, how I know if Grant Hill ain't never did that shit before. Like, you feel me? Like, how do I know? Like, you feel me? There's a lot of players I can name, like, that could have pulled some shit off like that, but it's like, it's under the radar compared to Gil's Arena, where you in niggas' faces 7 days a week, and now you doing risque shit too. They looking at you, nigga. It's like,
that nigga was wilding, bro. Like,
that nigga crazy.
I'm like, when I read all this, I'm like, man, this nigga. And my thing is, bro, you're a multi-millionaire, bro. Why don't you just buy the nigga? You could have started. You could have went, nigga. You could have started Gilbert's Casino. What do you mean, like, nigga? You got the money? What the fuck? You just, nigga. I got my own casino. You know, I got my own casino. I got the licensing. I got the properties. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
And make hell of a lot more money and not have to worry about going to jail, nigga. So,
man, that's wild. That nigga is wild, man. Shout out to Gilbert. Arenas. Okay.
Shout out Agent Zero. Yeah, man, but that's wild, bro. So,
I'm about to. Oh well, shit. I mean, I guess that's all we really. I guess that's it, man. Shout out to you know what I'm saying, Sports Addicts and shit. You already know what's going on every Wednesday and shit.
You know what it is, man.
Hopefully he be back next week and shit. I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you niggas, just be cautious, man. All right. Sports and no sports. Be cautious out here, bro.
Man, listen, they trying to get us, all right? All of us. They don't want none of us to have no motherfucking money.
Hell yeah, they definitely don't.
Well, all right, bro. I'll let you get to it, man.
All right, you already know, man.
I appreciate
Catch your ass in a second, man. You already know, bro.
Peace. Sports Addicts out.
I don't want to be in the corner. Come on now, you got me all in the camera.
Recording stopped.